KYSR Los Angeles.
This is Alt 98.7.
LA's alternative rock.
The Woody Show.
We're into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Woody, Greg, Dennis, Jeannie, Brad, Seabass, Sammy.
Hello.
Morgan is here. Phone's open, 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a text, check in, over to 22987. We got the trending news headlines. Gina Grad, what's happening?
Well, the war between the U.S., Israel, and Iran continues, and Iran's air forces and navy have been, quote, knocked out. The strikes have destroyed 17 Iranian ships and over 2,000 targets. U.S. citizens are scrambling to leave the area since the U.S. closed 3 embassies in 3 countries, and they want Americans out. On the other side of things, one of Iran's biggest allies is China, and they want nothing to do with this war. They are calling for de-escalation. Meanwhile, oil prices...
There's a lot of people that don't want anything to do.
But when it comes to your buddy, they say leave us out of it. Meanwhile, oil prices are continuing to climb, and the average price of a gallon of gas jumped 9 cents just overnight. And polling shows that while the majority sees Iran as a security risk, people are 50-50 when it comes to these strikes. The Senate is also considering a resolution intended to, quote, rein in the powers of the president when it comes to wars.
Yeah, I'm still trying to fully understand what is happening, because I know that Iran, like, their economy was dust. And then I guess this is a good opportunity to jump in and just, like, have a regime change or something?
A regime? I don't know.
Regimes? Regimes?
I
don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't pretend to understand.
Yeah, they want their president back who was exiled, but now the Ayatollah's son is in the mix. It is crazy. It is, like Menace said, like, good luck trying to keep up with all this.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting for the new Dutch Brothers to open up.
Yeah.
They're building one pretty close to the house. I've heard that place is really cool.
Dude, shout out to the cold brew kicker, man. So good. Oh, and dude,
also found out that what was supposed to be a Dave & Buster's opening up by our house.
Yeah.
It's not a Dave & Buster's. It's a Dave & Buster's like place. It's not Dave & Buster's.
Not DMVs.
This is something I actually need to know.
Right,
It's not
see,
Dave & Buster's?
That's
Great
the
value
stuff I'm
brand.
real invested in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, the Dutch Brothers also, they have these things called muffin tops. Pretty good.
Are they
They're
literally?
They're pretty. Yeah, their muffins just smash into like a cookie shape. They're
That's all I
good.
want. Never
been there.
Okay, that's the real headline.
They're bomb.
Also, the father of a suspected school shooter was convicted yesterday for a 2024 mass shooting committed by his son. The father was convicted on 27 counts of second-degree murder and manslaughter after he gave his son a rifle for Christmas, and the son turned around and used it to shoot people.
I never got a rifle for Christmas.
Yeah, like a Christmas story.
Yeah.
Well, prosecutors presented evidence during the trial and said
Well,
that
not exactly like Christmas story.
No,
right.
that's a BB gun. Very different.
said that the man had been warned that his son had, quote, an affinity for mass shooters, and that he was aware that his son kept a shrine in his bedroom dedicated to the shooter in the Parkland school shooting back in 2018. And after all that, Dad still gave him a rifle.
Wow.
So the dad is the first parent in U.S. history to be convicted of murder due to the alleged acts of their kid. He's facing 10 to 30 years in prison on each murder count and 1 to 10 years for each manslaughter charge.
All right, the place, you done with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. The place called Round One Bowling and Arcade.
Yeah. There's one.
Yeah.
That's a huge
So
change.
it's not going to be Dave & Buster's,
No,
but it's
that's
going to be a
fine.
Round One Bowling
Round
and
One's
Arcade.
great.
That place rules.
Yeah, love round one.
Yep.
Yeah, round
Okay,
one's
here's
huge.
some more good news. Well, breast cancer, still common cancer for women worldwide. But in 2023, nearly 1 in 4 women diagnosed with cancer, they had breast cancer. But the survival rate keeps getting better and better here. According to a report covering 1990 to 2023, breast cancer deaths rates in the U.S. fell by more than 40%. So according to the American Cancer Society, the drop is thanks to early detection like mammograms, improvements in treatment, and just overall awareness. So get them boobies smashed in them plates, ladies. It literally could save your life.
I did see something like the number of people being diagnosed with are up.
Yeah.
Like there's
They're
more
catching
people.
it earlier, I would assume.
Right, but the deaths are down,
Right.
which is good.
And this made me...
Considering that, so many more people are being diagnosed.
Absolutely. And I got to ask Sammy and Morgan, since they're, I don't know, like a year younger than me. Right, Morgan?
Yeah, but we're not
She's
the
so
same age,
offended.
though.
Right.
Let's make that clear.
Yes, Morgan's baby. Do you guys remember in high school the BSE videos, which was breast self-examination videos?
No.
I don't remember the videos, but I mean, it was a general thing. It was in the American Girl book of Know About Your Body.
I remember that.
that.
Yeah.
That's where you got the American. That was your.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
your
like the
education.
American Girl
book.
body book, and it taught you everything about your body.
Oh,
It was huge. Everyone had that book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Never
that's how
heard
you
of it.
learn.
Wait,
I
sell
do
it
remember that, yes.
At the store, or was
Hold
it
on.
school issued?
Is this like the American Girl dolls?
Yes.
Same.
And
That's
but they
a good
had
use
they
of
had
that.
books about the dolls, and then they also had the body book, and it taught girls about their bodies.
No kidding. I had never heard. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'd never even heard of American Girl dolls
Until you had a daughter.
until I had a daughter.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I mean, I heard of Barbies.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you
Cabbage
heard of
Patch
other
Kids.
Cabbage Patch Kids or these different things. I had never heard for something that was such a big deal. I'm surprised I
Yeah.
had never heard of that brand.
I had never heard of it until you had a daughter, and then learned all about it, how you
Yeah.
can customize
Are
them.
they
go to
like
cafes
$100
and
to
get their hair-
$200 a
They're
pop?
They're
Oh, they're
expensive.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just knew about it again through your daughter, and then I was walking in New York, and they had like a 3-story building for this.
Yeah.
place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did your stepson ever have his sex education thing at school?
Yes. Oh my God. They
Already?
Yes. Well, he's 5th grade, and
Oh,
so
okay.
the boys watch a video in one room, the girls watch it in the other room, and they went over a
Because
lot of
didn't
stuff.
they have like a thing for the parents beforehand? Like they were gonna.
Yes,
like a
they had a
preview.
screening, but I wasn't able to go, so I asked for the transcript. So my husband and I, to be funny, did like a dramatic reading of it. But they covered a lot of ground, and then it spun into a conversation about how boys always hold books like over their like midsection, and and girl, I didn't know that.
To hide
Yeah, for
something?
boners.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. that
Did you
makes
guys
sense.
literally walk around with books in front of your boners?
No, but I wasn't just walking around in school with a boner.
Yeah.
But
push it down?
but that's the whole point, that you don't know when it's going to happen.
Okay, not that there's something called an NRB,
Yeah.
a no reason boner.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
Totally.
There's nothing sexually stimulating you. It's just an NRB.
Right.
Right. Now, I don't know. I
and far
don't
between.
ever remember.
Like carrying your backpack.
It was
in
never an
front.
issue.
That seems to
Oh,
be
it
like one of.
wasn't?
Yeah. You
No,
just
that
sat
seems-
down, and then you waited for it to go away.
That just seems like something that happens in movies.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Absolutely.
Oh,
It was
I-
never a problem. I never went to school
Right.
one time and thought like, oh God,
Never.
what an awkward boner day.
Oh, I thought this was a much bigger problem.
Yeah, I thought it was rampant for teenage boys.
No.
I thought it was still a problem.
And you got to like flip it up or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
your
think that was in the
waistband.
video.
Yeah, yeah.
Tuck it
Flip
in.
it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tuck
Yeah,
it in
you
your
tuck it in the
waistband.
waistband.
Yeah.
It will flip naturally.
No.
Exactly.
Flip it up.
No,
I mean,
Well,
it naturally
if you ever
kinda
watched
goes up.
Superbad, they
What's-
said you got to flip it up in your
Yeah.
waistband.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
mean, I
see
see
what
what
you're
you're
saying.
saying.
I see what
issue.
you're saying.
Yeah, tuck it in.
I see what you're saying. So if it's like pointing,
It's got to reach your waistband.
if it's
Yeah.
pointing straight out, okay, yeah,
Right.
it's the upper tuck,
Right.
Yeah.
as
Yes.
opposed to
The lower tuck.
The
the
tent.
people who oh, look what a pretty girl I
Yeah.
am. The lower tuck.
Yeah,
I
you can't do
remember-
that.
I see
well.
what you're saying.
I remember in high school, we all couldn't fit in this car, and I had to sit on one of my guy friends' laps.
Uh-oh.
And he was like, hold on. And then he goes, okay, now you can. And I go, what did you do? He goes, I had to flip it up.
Get it
Oh,
out of
wow.
the way, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Waistband.
so you don't sit on it?
Did you feel
that
it?
that makes sense.
No, it was flipped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had an NRB, you couldn't tuck down.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
You'd hurt yourself.
Hell
Yep.
no.
Anyway, good to know.
You gotta do a headstand.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, just to pee.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I've heard.
I didn't know they did it in 5th grade, though. That
Yeah.
seems way too young
Well,
for
they're
sex
trying
ed.
to figure out, nocturnal emissions.
Yeah.
That comes up.
For me, it was, I think, freshman year is when
Yeah.
that
What?
started. Oh,
Same.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, because
Not
girls,
5th grade.
reproductive stuff for girls started in 4th grade for us.
Whoa.
Shit.
Girls were
Oh,
getting their
yes.
periods.
So sex ed and learning about your bodies are two different things.
True,
You learn
true.
about your body at a younger age, and then when you're
Right.
older, you do sex ed.
Yes,
I
that.
I feel so cheated because I never got the wet dream thing either. Never
What?
happened.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, it never happened.
Does the,
Lot
are
of
these real
gelling.
things?
Yeah,
Like-
well, of course they're real. I've
It's a
I
real
had
thing.
that
But
thing.
No guy in here has ever had one?
No, I've had probably 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
Like, you woke up with a puddle?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And you're like, what the hell happened?
Awesome.
And you
Yeah.
always think it's
That's
pee.
cool.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There was one that in the dream, it wasn't about sex. It was pee, where you have to pee so bad.
wow.
And then in the dream, you finally get to like a urinal or whatever. And then you're like, oh,
That's sweet relief.
relief.
You're like, oh, no.
And then you wake up, you're like, why is there Elmer's glue everywhere?
This ain't what I thought it was.
Do you tell your parents?
No.
But how do you fix it?
What? You just
I don't
you
remember.
Do you know how
bury
to
it.
wash your
You,
own
you
sheets?
put your
It's
underwear
like
in
you
the
do as a
hamper.
grown man. You bury it in the bottom of the hamper.
Got it.
And then you wait for your mom to do laundry.
Yeah, she'll never notice.
Oh, poor mom.
I know.
Well, we thought they were so dumb.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's gonna be so gross. So this crewman named Todd Meadows, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Deadliest Catch. He's died after he fell overboard into the ocean. The crew was over 170 miles off the coast of Alaska when the Coast Guard got a man overboard alert. He was rescued by the crew about